Hello, everybody. My name is Elizabeth Ward, and my course site and my professional development that I've created is going to be on accessibility features on MacBook computers. The reason why I chose to do this professional development topic is because I have several students on IEPs and on 504s who use accessibility features on their MacBook computers. Some of them use them on Chromebook, but most of them get MacBook computers through the school if it's noted on their IEP that they need assistive technologies or basic accessibility features. I feel like there is a lot of importance to teachers knowing how to use these features before a student gets their computer. Um, I am a limited resource at this school, and sometimes it's hard for students to get their questions answered about it if they can't find me. So if their teachers know how to use it, it's definitely a valuable resource for our kids. So I'm going to start by going over my webpage. My goal was to make it as user-friendly as possible. I can't stand when I'm trying to do something on the computer, anything, even if I'm getting my technology certificate, I still want everything to be user-friendly. So I want my students, my fellow teachers, to have an easy time throughout this experience. So, start with my announcements. It's the first thing that they'll see is basically giving them the first task, and that's to go to the course information page. So I'll go ahead and go over there. And it's for them to see the syllabus, to read the syllabus. Here I'll outline the learning objectives, and the required materials is that they have a MacBook computer. The reason is because all of our teachers have a MacBook computer, whether it's a MacBook Air or MacBook Pro, they'll still be able to use the same features. And then the lessons. So there are 7 quote-unquote lessons that they'll have to complete, and here's the order that I would like them to do it in. First, there's a pre-assessment, and it says where to find the pre-assessment in the assignments tab. And then an article that I want them to read is called "The Digital Education Shouldn't Bypass Disabled," located in the external links, discussion board 1, view a Prezi, view a screencast video, and discussion board 2, and post assessment. So I'll go ahead and go through those real quick so you can see what those look like. The pre-assessment that is located in the assignments tab. Basically, I have gone through and asked questions about what their comfort level is with the accessibility features on their computer, as well as just a little teeny tiny quiz about dictation, because dictation is probably the #1 used accessibility feature at Metro, as well as having them list out any assistive technology or accessibility technologies that they can think of that would be on their MacBook computer. Because unfortunately, many of our general education teachers don't even know that they exist. The next thing would be for the students to go to the course documents page. We'll leave the page. And to read this article that I'm not going to read it, but it outlines the need for assistive technologies and accessibility tools to be taught to students. We have poured money into technology in our school, as it is a STEM school, but trying to think how many of our students don't even know how to use them. So I found this to be a valuable article that the people taking the professional development will look at. And then they'll go to the discussion board and answer discussion board 1, which is an article reaction. It spoke a lot about the students who don't get the most of the technologies allotted to them. And how are we going to ensure that the technologies don't bypass our kiddos with disabilities? After this, we'll go back up to the course documents. And here is a Prezi that I created. It's very brief about accessibility features. And I'll breeze through that real quick for you. You can please feel free to look at my site and go through it and let me know if you have any feedback, anything I need to add, take away that might not be necessary. So it is just outlines what accessibility means. And why is it important? I think the biggest reason why is because we need to level the playing field for students with disabilities. Examples of accessibility features. This is not all of them, but is definitely the gist of what we use at our school so far. Dictation, text-to-speech, Braille reader, which we do not use at our school. However, it's rumored that we'll have a student next year who will need that. Zooming and color and contrast settings. Dictation and text-to-speech. Dictation is the action of saying words allowed to be typed, written down, or recorded on tape. Text-to-speech. So this is really just an outline of what all of these features are. Zooming and color change, the contrast settings in zooming help people with low vision or they just need something presented in a different way. And then some additional online resources, which there's the Apple website, which is also on my site, and then some directions to please go and see the video presentation of these features, which will be the next thing. And here's actually an accessibility feature tutorial. I'm not going to open it on here because it's been taking a long time to download. If anybody has any insight on how I can upload it as a YouTube video, when I go to do that, when I go to add it, it won't find my YouTube video, even though I have made it public. I did it on Screencast-O-Matic and then went and uploaded it onto YouTube, and it just won't find it through here. So if you have any input, great. If not, this will work. It just takes a little bit or a lot longer. Okay. After this, there's another discussion board about which accessibility features do you believe will benefit students who are currently in your class. Explain why technology will be helpful, why this technology will be helpful, and please remember to leave student names off of this, and then I'll give feedback to all participants. After this, you would go to the assignments and then take the post-assessment. The post-assessment is very similar to the pre-assessment, just a little more involved. So how are you feeling now? So if you rated a 3, hopefully you're closer to like a 6 or a 7 after. And then how comfortable are you feeling enabling the dictation software? Again, dictation because it's the most used at our school. And then as many accessibility features, again, like what is your memory of these accessibility features? And then which ones do you think the students at Metro are likely to use? And then I encourage the students taking this course to ask any clarifying questions of me. If I don't know the answer, I will find it out. So that's basically the site in a nutshell. I did make a glossary. It's very small, because most everybody would know most of the terms, but accessibility and dictation, just to be clear. All right, if you have any input, please let me know. I'm eager to read any of your responses to this video. Thanks.